Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. It is Sunday, the 21st of July, 2024, and I've got these new 52 Toys figures. I've recently reviewed their Streets of Rage video arcade game figures, and they were pretty damn cool. Now I've got these ones, but I've no idea what they are from. They look like they're from Heroes of the Marsh, Legend of the Marsh, the Water Margin. But they're very cartoony like, which I love the fact that they're sort of martial art figures, but way too cartoony, and proportions look a bit all over the place. So they might be from a video game, but I don't know this game if they are. Or they're from a comic perhaps, or an anime. It's got a Japanese guy's name on there, so I'm assuming it's an anime, sorry. Copyright Hiroshi Motomaya. So I'm not sure what that is. And then Shueisha. Might have to Google that a bit later. Anyway, they look pretty cool. Look at the boxes. No idea of the names because I can't read Chinese or Japanese. And there's no English name on it that I can see. Shows some of the details. Shows the figure on the back. Very cartoony, but does look pretty cool. Says they've got 20 plus points of articulation. This one's looking good. If they release horses, that'd be awesome. It's got a bow and arrow. Looks nice. And then the last one with his dadao, looks like his big sword, or sort of literal translation, or as a halberd we might say in English. Again, looks pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna box this, set them up. I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned. Here they are. Really nice looking bunch of figures, but just way too cartoony, you know. You'll have to repaint faces and muscles and other stuff just to fit in with your other figures if that's what you want to do. But as they are, they just look really, really nice. So, accessories. Our first guy here comes with a pair of additional hands. Comes with a gripping right and an open left. That's right, I'm telling you a lie. He comes with a gripping left and an open right. Comes with additional head here. Not bad. And he comes with a sheathed sword. Now you can't take the swords out of the sheaths. They just do sheathed or unsheathed, which is a bit of a shame. Be nice if they did that. Next guy, whole heap of accessories. So he comes with a left open sort of gripping hand. He comes with another left hand. This one is gripping with, it's got a peg. Comes with a sheathed sword, we can see here. Comes with an alternate head. See, he's missing an eye. Comes with a bow that's ridiculously fat. I mean, that's just stupidly fat, that bow. But it is strong, which I wasn't really expected. And he comes with another bow with an attached hand for putting back and doing, I guess, poses. Pictures with arrows. Unfortunately, he doesn't come with an arrow, which is a little bit upsetting because on the box it shows him with an arrow, but there was no arrow in the box. So I'm going to contact the seller and say, yeah, no arrow, and see what happens. There's no arrow. Oh, I'm telling you a lie, and now I've seen it. Aha! Arrows are taped inside here. Oh, that's happy news. Okay, now I'm not disappointed. And it looks like it's 2 arrows I've got here. I tape everything shut. It really winds me up sometimes. Fortunately, I have a very, very sharp knife. Let's not break anything. Yeah, 2 arrows. Here. Okay, so let's get a look at those arrows. They are massive. And that one's got a peg, which means it fits into the bow. So if we look here, there is a peg for his other hand. There's a peg for the arrow here. If I can get the fit in. Then he should be able to somehow Hold that, very nice, I have to say. I'll leave it like that for now. Then our last guy, he comes with a pair of hands too. He comes with a right open hand. Massive hands though. He's got big hands, and he's got a left very tight gripping hand. And then his alternate head is here. Now they all have other accessories in the hand, sword, and the halberd. But that's pretty much what they come with. I like the look, I like the colours, but they're just too cartoony, really. You'll see when I do a comparison later. Anyway, let's get a close look. Let's go left to right. Number 1. It does look nice. No, he doesn't want to stand up again. Number 2, who is hench. Proper hench. Now, it's worth noting with this number 2 and also with number 3, you have to remove something from their weapon to put in their hand. So this one, you have to remove the it's so stiff, there we go, the hilt. Or the pommel might even be. Take that off and you can insert and take out this hand. It's very, very tight fit. And our last one, if you want to remove his halberd, you've got to take off the blade from here. That comes out. Very cool. Okay, let's get a look at articulation. Start off first. Let's say 22 points or 22 plus points. Let's see, hands are going to be the letdown because the hands are just swivel basically. So left, right, not easy because that helmet is part of his head. Not up, down, not side to side. Shoulders all okay, I see. Shoulders all the way around. That just fits on the little clip either side. There we go. Lateral raise, it's getting flat. Is there anything else in there? It looks like a small roll on the shoulder. Bicep bend though is under 90. So it's not great on the biceps, unfortunately. There is a dedicated bicep swivel though. Hands just turn, nothing else. Trunk, he can turn forwards and backwards, better than 4, and he can do sideways. Waist, he can turn, not really sideways, not really forwards, backwards. Hips, not very far. Then it gets impeded. His shoulder pads keep falling off. I guess he's a bit more articulated like this. There is a thigh turn. His kneecap is inside. I say thigh turn. He's got a knee turn and a thigh turn. So he's getting under 90 on the knees. He does get a tippy toe. It's on a ball, so he gets a swivel, a boot turn, and a tippy toe, and a dorsiflexation. Sorry about that, I had to stop. Interesting system. It could be better, but it's quite nice. See if he's going to stand up for me straight away. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay, let's have a look. So head, the hair might get away, but he's got a left and a right. Sort of up and down, not really side to side. Shoulders all the way around. Lateral raise is over flat. There's a bicep swivel. Bicep bend is around about 90 and hand turns there. Trunk. Forwards, backwards, side to side and turn. Waist sort of, hands just turn. Hips, not very far. He's getting a lot of resistance on his sculpting on his clothes. It will do, I guess. Getting an ugly hip gap there though. There's no thigh twist. His kneecap, he's got a double kneecap, really tight, but you get a really big ugly gap there. Maybe the other guy has a double one too. I'll check again in a second. He's got a boot turn from here. Can also turn his foot. There's a small swivel. Tippy toe, dorsiflexation, but the joint is quite loose, so it's not going to hold much. Unfortunately. Now, if I swap his hands round, we can see what it looks like with the bow and arrow. He should look pretty damn good, if I'm honest. Just try and do this. Not quite there. I can't take that one out first. Let's do this one first here. Let me just do this and I'll come back. Hold on. Oh yes, check this out. He is going to shoot that rather far. You really get a nice sense of tension with the way the bow actually does. The bow does actually warp and the string pull back. Okay, our last guy. Okay, so head. Left, right, up, down, yeah, and side to side. Wasn't expecting that to be quite so good. Shoulders all the way around. The lateral raise is at least flat. Bicep is kind of weird, but he can sort of hold his face, his hand, his head in his face, his head in his hand, which is pretty good. It's like a double, or not double, but a very big cut in the forearm and the bicep to get that. There's a bicep swivel. He's got a shoulder roll. Well, that bicep swivel does not want to swivel. He's got a turn here. There's one to turn, a swivel. There is a cut for it, but maybe it's not a swivel. Hand just turned again. Trunk. He's got a forwards, backwards, not really side to side turn. He's got a waist, which will go forwards, backwards a little bit, and it will turn. Hips. Let's get really ugly gaps in his crotch area, but it's okay, I guess. Forwards, not great, turns to the side. Backwards, comes back like that, and obviously his clothes just dropped off. Good to see how they do it. And then there's no thigh twist. Kneecap is double, very tight, not too ugly. Then he has a boot turn from here. He has a shoe turn, swivel, tippy toe, dorsiflexation, but it's not really strong enough to support his weight, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, let me put him back. Let's do the size, then we do a comparison. They are all about the same, not quite the same, but about the same size, but we'll measure all three. So let's go. So our first guy, to the very top, he is about under 4 inches. He's under 10 cm, so he's quite short. This one here is just under 4 inches, so just around, he's maybe 10 cm. This guy here is over 4 inches, nearly 4 1/4, so he's around about nearly 10.5 cm. Okay, now let's do a comparison. Let's use a Marvel Universe hand ninja, and you can see how bulky they are and cartoon like they are. Now let's use the monk from the Dark Souls, Jiang Hu. Wu Yan is his name, I think, from Joy Toy. Stick him here. You can see there's a big difference in aesthetic. Yeah, I reckon this guy and the two end guys could work if you paint them a little bit to match. The middle guy a bit more difficult. They're nice figures. I like them. I just wish they matched with the other stuff far more easily, you know. So you could add to universe, but never mind. Wrong one, this one here. But I'm quite happy with them. They make a nice shelf display, you know. Ah! I can't even take that off now because of his hand is fixed to the bow. Okay, so just do it that way. That'll do for now. But a bunch of nice looking figures. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys signing out. So please like, share, subscribe. Check out the Patreon. I'll see you in the next video soon. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye bye.